This is my current Unity setup scene. Um, I'm going to walk through how I've set it up and things I've done, things I still need to do, and how I'm going about um, expanding from here and creating more levels and implementing more mechanics. So my thinking behind it was creating one scene that has the environment that works and more or less looks as it would in the final, but also has like start implementing the mechanics, because that's something that I've been worried about is implementing character mechanics or enemy mechanics, such as turrets that pop up when you walk past, or spikes or pitfalls that you die when you walk into them. So I thought that making one scene and implementing all these assets, both gameplay and the visual assets, such as the environment, the enemy sprites, my character sprites, if I have all that in one scene, putting that into new scenes and expanding from this one scene into the rest of my game would go a lot smoother than building out all my scenes and then trying to have everything fit after I've already built the environment. So I'm making this one scene, trying to make this one scene work perfectly, or not perfectly, with all the things I want to implement, and then just creating more environments and building more levels from there. So the first thing is the camera slides and moves with my character. It doesn't follow in the y-axis, which is something I want for now. It's possible to set parameters for different scenes where you can move in the y-axis axis only and not on the x, and set different clipping ranges. If the character goes off screen and falls below a certain y value, it'll despawn and then respawn after 6 seconds. So something I still need to do there is create a death and a respawn screen, or just a death screen that fades in and then fades out to the character being respawned. All my scenes still need a lot of parallaxing and fine-tuning, so more movement from the backgrounds, and then general bug fixes, like the character when it respawns, the camera doesn't follow it. But here you can see that the environment's set up pretty much perfectly without the parallaxing, and here and there a few elements like additional plants and decor, but I feel like the look and feel of it for now is fine. This is also just a placeholder that'll kill the enemy if he walks onto it. Something I need to do for that is still create a death and respawn transition. And then something I'm currently busy with is a turret that wakes up when it comes into range, and it'll wake up when the character enters range and look to the right side, depending on what the character's on. So that's my current setup. I'm trying to get all the game mechanics working, as well as fitting them into one scene, so that I can from there see what works, what doesn't work, and expand that to 2 or 3 more additional scenes with slightly different environments. The other environment that I still have that I need to refine and work on is this, and that'll have the same principles and the same mechanics, but different layout, and obviously different look that the character can move through. So that is my current situation with the setup of my environment and enemies and mechanics.